Hi, it's Charlie here, and in this video what I want to do is make sure that you have a place to go to anytime you need a mindset refresher. And what I mean by that is, you go through, you want to create some content or you want to work through a process. What did Charlie say about how to word this and the audience that I was going after? In this video I want to talk to you about learn, shop, and buy phrases. So always come back to this video if you're unclear about how to get in and start to create information that relates to the different kinds of people that are visiting your website. So I figured what we do to start is go through the 4 types of people that are visiting your website. First, we have the lost. These are the people that come in, realize you're not the one for them, boom, they're out of there. Totally fine. When we do our testing and measuring, they'll show up as a bounce, meaning that they came and they left very quickly. The second type of person is a buyer. And these are the people that come in and they're pretty much ready to go. Either they're a referral or they've done their research. You're the one, you have the product, solution, or service that they want to go after. It's really important that we're talking to that audience. Most of the websites that I review, I do see that they're talking to the buyers, but they ignore, in many cases, the other 2 types of people. Let's go over those. The next is the shoppers, and these are the people that are looking to say, you know what, I do need that product, I do need that service, or I do need that solution, but they're comparing value to make sure they make the right choice. With all the work we do in the Total Internet Marketing Blueprint and even in my Web Starter Kit online course, I talk to you about making sure as you word things, you're adding in valuable pieces that position you as the expert, but truly help them by taking them from where they're at to where they want to be. It works out great when you put that all into play. So when it comes to the shoppers, it's really, really important to me that you add value, helping them understand why you should be the choice over everybody else out there. A lot of the work that we do, like I said, works to make sure that you know what your uniquenesses are and that we pepper that message in as we create our content and create our online persona, if you will. And the final type of person visiting your website is the learner. And these are the people that may not even know they need what you have to offer. But it's up to you to help them through the process, because a lot of times they're searching in symptom mode or they're just doing research. And it's up to you to add value in their life to help them from where they're at to where they ultimately want to be. In many cases, they don't even know the terminology of your business. So you want to make sure that you're talking to them in their world. It's really, really important you get that. As we move through the Total Internet Marketing Blueprint, I'll show you exactly how to find the learners, what kind of phrases they're using, and even talking to your existing customers to get ideas for how to talk to the biggest symptoms or problems related to all the different things you provide. So with that, let's go ahead and talk about the learn, shop, and buy phrases that relate to 3 of the 4 types of people that are visiting your website: the learners, the shoppers, and the buyers. Here we go. Let's go over some examples first. So here's some example search phrases for a product, if somebody's selling a product. In this case, the example I'm using is somebody who's looking for a digital camera. If they're in learn mode, they may not even know what camera or what model or what make they want, but they're just doing their base research, trying to figure out, you know what, of all the cameras out there, what do I even want? So that person might type digital camera reviews. So if you're a company that sells digital cameras, you may want to have a page or an area or even a learn-based incentive dedicated to digital camera reviews. Now you'll notice that phrase, after I searched for it in Google, actually has a lot of people searching for it. 301,000 people on average in the US version of Google searching for digital camera reviews. So that's a great place to start for a learn phrase, which can be leveraged as a web page or a blog post or even an online video if you optimize that. I'll talk to you more about that in a future video. The second thing we talk about is the shoppers. These are the people, you know what, I've decided that I want a Canon digital camera, so I'm going to go through and research all the different Canons that are out there. They may want just a point and shoot or one of the bigger models. In that regard, they go through Canon digital cameras. And yes, there's a lot of people searching for that, over 250,000 on the global searches. That's good because that tells us we probably need a page in our site dedicated to Canon digital cameras that go over all the different options and perhaps tells them the lower end models and the medium models and the higher and what the benefits are of those kinds of things. Finally, we get down to the buyers, and they're looking for a specific model number in this case. Canon PowerShot A2300. Yep, the searches are less because it's a very specific phrase, but if you go through on that page and you have a page dedicated to that, you go through and help them understand, you know what, if you're looking for a camera that does these things, here's how it works, and then you help them understand maybe some of the do's and don'ts and some of the frequently asked questions, that positions you as an expert, and it also showcases how you'd add tremendous value in their world. And they tend to go towards that, the people that add value. and have the best pricing and all those kind of things as well when it comes to products. So there's a delicate balance of everything. But hopefully this helps you out. Around a product, we have the learners, the shoppers, and the buyers. Now let's go into another example around a service, just to give you an idea how that plays out. So in the service world, we talk a lot about lawn care in my 7 fundamentals video, and I talk about, hey, there's a brown spot in my grass. So people, are they searching in symptomatic mode for brown spot in grass? Brown spots in grass? And in this case, yes, there's about 2,000 of them a month searching for that. And those are the people in learn mode. So if you're a lawn care company and you have a page or a blog post dedicated to brown spots in grass, you're reaching out to an audience of learners in that case. You may tell them, you know, here's the things that you can try, here's the things that you can do, but over here, we can help you out if you need us to. Call us, contact us, or at least give us an email address and we'll work to build our relationship with you. All right, next in this world, we have the shoppers. And these are people, you know what, all right, I need a pest control company. And in our case, because I'm in Fort Myers, they'd go through and type Fort Myers Pest Control. Are people searching for that? Yep, they sure are. And it works out great when you go after that. And finally, they can go after a specific company. One of our marketing customers with my company internet services group is LaRue Pest Management. Are people searching for brand? LaRue Pest Management? Yes, they are. About 100 a month are searching for directly their company name. So it's really important you know that. Most of the time your company name is optimized automatically when you have it in your title of your website and those kinds of things. But it's really important you understand, you know, here's the learners, here's the shoppers, here's the buyers. All right, with that being said, if you want to do your research right now, you can do it at bit.ly/find phrases. It's really important that you think about the different kinds of phrases that you want to show up for, and it puts you in alignment with the exact service, solution, or product that you offer, and also the people in symptomatic mode. And sometimes when you're in a business or an organization, it's hard to think of people in symptomatic mode because you're so used to dealing with all the terminologies in your business. The best thing to do is talk to new customers as they call you and listen to the phrases they use. It works out great when you do that. For example, with a computer company, we did this exercise where we had their help desk talk to new customers and just write down the words for 3 hours. I think it was 60 phone calls, and say, you know what, what's the problem or challenge or frustration you're having right now in regard to your technology? And they would say things like, my wireless is down, my printer doesn't work. These all became learned phrases that we later leveraged in online ways. So with all that, I want you to keep in mind to always remember the learners, because that's where we can add the most value as we move through all the different ways that we can reach out online in the Total Internet Marketing Blueprint and create a continuity strategy. You know, so many people wonder, how am I going to come up with new ideas and new content when I only offer so many services or so many solutions, or I only offer so many products? It's tied around symptoms and learners and really going out and adding value in their life, and always at the very end telling them, you know, your first step here is to go through and get our ebook that talks about how to do this. And for that, they have to give you an email address or call us or contact us in that way. So with that, hopefully you found this helpful. Remember the learners, the shoppers, and the buyers. Take care. See you in the next video.